Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call the Penny Farthing. This particular bike is actually the Mini Penny Farthing. And I'm going to show you some of the features of the bike so that if you ever get one, you know how to ride it safely. First thing you need to do is make sure that you have some elbow pads in case you fall off. You should be wearing a helmet. Alright, this is called the Mini Penny Farthing because of the wheel design. This bike was made over in Britain or in Europe, and the wheels, you'll see that there's a big wheel up front and a small wheel in the back. And people would compare it to the penny and the farthing. The penny would be the big wheel here, and a farthing was 1/4 the size of a penny, so that would be the rear wheel back here. That's why we call it the penny farthing. These bikes were some of the first bikes that were ever created in the 1880s, and this is man's creation here. The bike wasn't very safe. A lot of people got killed on these type of bikes, and the reason for that is because the forks were straight, and you actually sat here with a straight fork, and there was very little weight in the back. And if you hit a rock or anything, the whole bike, the whole back end would flip over like this, and you would go over the handlebars, that's called a header, and crack your head over. So when you're riding a penny farthing, even the Mini Penny Farthing, you need to make sure you have safety gear on in case you do something called the header. So this penny farthing was made by unicycle.com. I think they're over in Wilmington or someplace like that. And this costs about $500–600. The penny farthing has direct drive. That means that when you pedal the pedals here, the wheel moves with the pedal. Except for this particular model has a freewheel on it. So you see that right there where it actually moves around like that? So it has a freewheel on it to give you a little bit more ease and a little bit more control. So it's got a little horn, little ding ding. So you need to make sure you have some kind of horn or something so that you can alert the people, because these things usually don't have any brakes. I put brakes on this one. So it has a little hand brake caliper here, and it has some padded brakes in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and mount this Mini Penny Farthing and ride it around the parking lot. The big version of the Penny Farthing with the big 48-inch wheel or the great 60-inch wheel. Alright, you need to take and step on a little step and get on. But this is a Mini Penny Farthing, so I don't have to worry about getting on a step. All I have to do is basically get up on the saddle and push off. Okay. So I'm going to do that and see what happens. And there it is. There's a Mini Penny Farthing. I enjoy riding this bike because of the fun that I have and the unusual looks, and people come up to me and go, what type of, we've never seen a bike like that before. And they can have a lot of fun riding a Penny Farthing. I usually take and ride it down to the beach. Riding it down to the beach. And this particular model is pretty small. It's a cruising bike. And I really enjoy riding it. And hope that someday you'll get a Penny Farthing riding with me down on the beach. So let's just watch. No, I don't do any tricks. I'm 70 years old. 70-year-old people don't do tricks. Take this to the Hilliard velodrome and rode it 25 miles an hour. So these things do go fast. And they do have velodrome, and they do have penny farthing racing. If you look on the internet, you'll see that they race. They also do distance riding. One guy rode it 11,000 miles. And it's really fun to take and ride. Alright, I hope that you enjoyed the show. And we will see you on another edition of What's Up? Bye now.